When you feel truly ready, you're going to come down to child's pose. I'll be filling in for Jess for a little while she focuses on her business. She said she might hop back whenever she can. For now, I'm super happy to be here. In your child's pose, sink your hips back towards your heels. You're going to walk one hand at a time forward up your mat so that you feel your shoulder blades slide up. And then your other shoulder blades slide up. So if you're pawing your hands into the mat, little mini side to side stretch. And then both hands towards the front of your mat, stretch long, and walk your hands over to the right. Once you land on the right side of your mat, walk your left fingertips a little bit further forward, drop your left hip down. I like to place my right hand on top of my left to kind of seal it to the mat. Get a little extra pull in there. And release your left hand if you got it, and walk your hands through center, take it to the other side. Hands to the left side of your mat, walk that right hand forward a little bit until you feel that added stretch. And if you like, placing your left hand on top of your right, press it down into the mat. One more deep breath into your right side body. Deep breath out, walk your hands back to center, hands at shoulder distance. On your inhale, come up, hands and knees. On your exhale, round your spine, take cat pose. Inhale forward into cat. A couple of times through, shoulders stay over your wrists to start. Hips stay over your knees. And right away noticing which one is leading, your breath or your movement. And is either one in a hurry? And start to slow things down. Take one more round like this. And we'll come back to your neutral spine. From here, you're going to come up to fingertips. You're going to take wild cat and cow, which just means a little bit extra movement, letting your hips drop back and forward, letting your body roll a little side to side. It can help to close your eyes. You're just taking the freeform movement, kind of digging into the places that need a little extra work right now. Take a couple more breaths to move. This is where my parts start really speaking to me. What do I feel? And come back, sink down to child's pose. Let your elbows rest this time, let your forehead rest. Take 2 more deep breaths to center. One more deep breath. This time as you inhale, come up to downward facing dog. You'll come to center and a little movements to adjust your hands and feet. A little more pawing as you make micro adjustments. And then from here, we're going to take some of those same free movements, just letting your hips go a little side to side. Maybe shifting your weight one hand on the other, forward and back to plank. About 3 more breaths to explore. And then come back to center, still downward facing dog. Spread your hands wide, lift your hips up, let your head drop. Deep breath in. Empty. Look forward to your hands. Step forward into ragdoll or camper squat. Ragdoll, arms are wrapped around each other. For camper squat, you can rest your elbows to your thighs. And keep your head heavy, all the connective tissue of your neck soft. One more breath here. Exhale, release your fingertips to your mat. We're going to keep feet at hip distance. In fact, take them a little bit wider than hip distance. On your inhale, roll up to standing mountain pose. Take your arms up overhead, press your feet down to reach. Then turn your palms away from each other. We're going to take arms down behind, lace your hands together. Start by taking your hands to your low back. Use that to press down so that your tailbone tucks a little bit under. And squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. And do that again. Press your hands into your low back, lift your chest. And do it 3 more times if you like. You can take your arms straight. Lengthen your low back with your belly muscles. Broaden through the front side of your body. 2 more. Lift your low belly, broaden your chest. 1 more time, low back long, low belly in. Keep your hands laced. We're going to hinge forward. Keep your chest lifted and low belly to your lap. Let your arms drop towards the front of your mat. And then keep shoulder blades pulling slightly towards your hips so that your neck stays long. 2 more breaths here. 1 more inhale. Exhale, hands first to your low back, then all the way down to the mat. You can take your feet together if you like it that way, otherwise hip distance. On your inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, fold down. On your inhale, come to standing mountain pose. Low belly in, chest lifts. Exhale, bow forward. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Upper body presses your legs straight. Inhale, mountain pose. Let your body unfold as you come up, then squeeze and reach. Exhale, bow forward. We have 1 more time for the standing half series. Inhale, flat back, get some length. Exhale, fold down, squeeze. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Bow forward, breathe out. Moving into sun A. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold down, empty completely. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose. Bow forward, breathe out, slow motion. Flat back, inhale. This time, step back, high push-up to low. It's our first low push-up. You might take your knees down, keep it a bit soft. Same with the upward facing dog. Knees may be down, elbows may be bent. Then downward facing dog, breathe out. Take a breath in. Empty. And look forward, walk forward, top of your mat. Right into your flat back, inhale. Fold down, exhale. You have 3 more rounds. Mountain pose, reach up, inhale. Bow forward, exhale. No rush. Inhale, lift halfway. Low push-up, exhale. You might keep your knees down. You might keep it soft through the entire practice. Upward facing dog, deep breath in. Downward facing dog, slow breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward, walk or hop. The top of your mat, halfway lift, breathe in. Squeeze down, breathe out. Mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, low push-up. Keep your hands pressing down as you lower. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breath in. Breath out. And walk or hop. Top of your mat, one more round. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, squeeze down. Inhale, reach to standing, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Keep the back of your neck long. Step back, exhale, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, press the ground away. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Breath in. Empty. And walk or hop. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold down, exhale. On your inhale, take chair pose. We're going to stay with flow, one breath. Bow forward, breathe out. Inhale, lift halfway, full breath in. Then low push up, breathe out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Just one breath here too. Hands to your mat. Step back, low push in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Follow your inhale up, warrior one. Hands down, step back, low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. This time we'll open up to warrior two. Stay low into your front knee. Take your right arm up and back. Reverse warrior. We'll stay here. If you like, you can take the back of your left hand to your sacrum, the back of your hips. You can use that to press down like the beginning of class. Still lengthen your low back. Just send your left hip forward towards your front heel. One more inhale. And cartwheel down, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale to reach. Exhale, press open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And loop that right hand back around to your sacrum, press it down, lengthen your low back. Keep both sides of your body long. You have 2 more deep breaths. The last one, full inhale. And cartwheel down, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Have a breath in. Empty. Look forward, walk or hop. Top of your mat. I'm going to move into a lunging series. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low, float your arms up. And you'll float them back down, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Take feet to hip distance apart. Step your right leg back. Take your knee to the mat. On your inhale, reach up. Pause here and take your left hand to your hip, your right arm over. If you have a block nearby, or maybe you take fingertips to the floor, you're going to use that as a press down to lengthen the left side of your body. I have an abundance of cats, apparently. Take one more inhale here, stay, breathe out, bend. Then inhale, both arms up, lift your chest. Hands to the mat, take your left knee back. This time we're going to lower all the way down to our bellies. Take cobra. Inhale, peel your chest up, press your feet down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Empty. Look forward, walk or hop. Flat back, breathe in. Fold down, breathe out. Inhale, chair. One deep breath. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway, inhale, take your feet apart. Step your left foot back, knee to the mat. On your inhale, reach up. And exhale, side bend. Hand can come to your hip, your thigh, a block, or the mat. Whichever it's resting to, press down to lengthen the right side of your body. Whole spine lengthens up and out of your hips. Stay here, one more round of breath. Inhale, float both arms up, lift your chest. Hands to the mat, take your right knee back again, all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Walk or hop, top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Bow forward, breathe out. Inhale, lift halfway. Take your feet apart again. Step your right leg back. Again, knee to the mat. Inhale, reach up. This time we'll twist the left hand to your thigh, right hand to the inside of your foot. Now draw your heart forward. Keep your knee hugged in towards you. And sink your hips down toward your front heel. With a couple more breaths if you like, and extend your left arm straight up towards the ceiling. One more inhale, roll open. Then left hand down, left knee back, exhale to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Squeeze the muscles of your back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Exhale. Walk or float. Top of your mat into a halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, take your feet apart. Left leg back, knee to the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist, keep some length as you take your right hand to your thigh, left hand to the mat. If you're missing the knee up version, don't worry, we'll get there. Keep your chest drawing forward, your right knee hugging in. Sink your hips down, use that pull of your right heel into the mat to lengthen the front of your left hips. 2 more breaths if you like, right arm up. Really nice, one more inhale. And look to your mat, right hand down, right leg back. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog, breathe all the way up. Breath in. Empty. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. On your exhale, twist left elbow to your right thigh. Then tighten through your back leg. And keep your upper body floating up away from your right thigh. Two more breaths. One more if you like, arms can spread wide. Then look to your mat, take your hands down, back knee down. On your inhale, reach up. Hands to the back, take your right leg back, we're going all the way to our bellies again. Inhale, cobra, lift up. Exhale, down dog, breathe out. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Squeeze your back leg. Lean your shoulders slightly back. Two more breaths. One more if you like, open your arms. Exhale, back knee down, fingertips down. Then low belly and sink your hips low. Inhale, lift your chest. Arms up, then fingertips down to your mat, left leg back. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, take your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. You can stay just like this or take some circles of your upper leg. Big circles with your knee. Keeping your right heel tucked in close to your bottom. Two more breaths. more inhale, lift your right knee straight up. Then exhale, take a big step forward, right foot right between your hands, back foot flat, warrior two. Come all the way up and around. From here, take side angle pose. Right forearm to your right thigh. We're going to start high and then go low. Back of your hand to your inner knee. Forearm presses into your knee and then slide it down as low as you go. And then reach your left arm forward to extended side angle. Palm to the floor. Stay here, one more inhale. Look to your mat, step back, high to low push-up, this time chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, roll open. Then stay here, lifting your knee, or take some big circles. Two more. The last one, lift your knee up. Exhale, big step right between your hands. Come up and around, warrior two. And side angle. Start high, slide it low. Keep both sides of your body long. Keep a lift of your back thigh up away from the mat. Really nice, guys. Then take your right arm forward, extended. Lengthen from your right ankle to your right fingertips. Good. Press your arm into your leg. Pull your right shoulder blade back. 2 more breaths. One more inhale to roll open. Then look to your mat, step back, low push up. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Empty. Walker hop. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Your exhale, twist the left elbow to right thigh. Keep your hips lower than your chest. Weight into your heels. One more breath, if you like, arms wide. Exhale, square up, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Then same side, left elbow, right thigh, twist to your right. Feel free to stay here. We're going to take it down, heels off the mat, hips towards your heels, balance on your toes. This is a wonderful twist, wonderful balance to work. If you want to work the balance on your hands, we'll take your hands to the mat, tip on for side crow. About 2 more breaths wherever you are. One more inhale. And exhale, unwind, hands to the mat, forward fold. Take your feet apart to hip distance. Take your first and second fingers around your big toes for the yoga toe lock. And inhale, flat back, straight elbows, soft knees. Exhale, fold forward. Let your elbows pull out to the side. Legs start to straighten. One more breath in. Exhale, release fingertips to your mat. Take your feet back together. Your inhale, take chair. And exhale, twist to your left. Right elbow, left thigh. Stay 2 more breaths. Last one if you like, arms wide. Exhale, square up, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, same side, twist left. Right elbow, left thigh. You could stay here or sink down, hips towards heels, balance on your toes. Or you might take it to the balance on your hands by tipping on. About 3 breaths wherever you are. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, unwind, fold forward, take your feet apart again. You can take the same same yoga toe lock you took on the other side. We'll slide your hands underneath your feet until your toes reach the creases of your wrists. And just like before, halfway lift, straight arms, soft knees. Then fold down, elbows bend, hips lift. One more breath in. Exhale, empty out, release your hands to the mat, take your feet together. On your inhale, reach to standing, mountain pose. And take eagle, right arm underneath your left. Wrap your right leg on top. Squeeze your right leg down. Your right arm up, find some length between your knees and your elbows. On your inhale, unwind, reach up, mountain pose. And other side eagle, left arm under, left leg over. And point the tip of your nose right to the creases of your elbows. Let your lengthening to the back of your neck. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Inhale, unwind, reach up. Take your right arm down for dancer, palm away from you, thumb straight back. Look at your big toe side of your foot. And you can pause an upright dancer as you get expansive to the front side of your body. When you're ready, you'll hinge at your left hip crease. One more breath in, kick your foot up into your hand. Then exhale, release. Hands to your heart, foot to your mat. Pause for a full round of breath. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose. Left arm down for dancer. And get broad through your chest. Send your left foot straight back. One more breath in. And slowly come out, foot to your mat, hands to your heart. Back to center, one round of breath. And from here, you'll take tree. Left foot down, right foot up. Press your foot into your standing leg. Your leg back into your foot. When you're ready, arms overhead on a breath in. One more inhale, grow an inch taller. And hands to your heart, foot to your mat. We'll take the other side, left foot up. And find center first, then arms overhead. One more breath in. Exhale, release, hands to your heart, foot to the mat. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose. Bow forward, breathe out. Inhale, lift halfway. Low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward and walk your hands around to the side of your mat. All 10 toes face the left side. And from here, come to a flat back and then fold down. Top of your head down between your toes. Your standing straddle forward fold. A couple of breaths here. Let your head be heavy. And inhale, come out to a flat back. Turn your toes to the corners of your mat. You want to drop your hips side to side for Skandasana. Just letting your hips drop towards your heel. Back to center. Other side. Take your time with this one. Next time you find yourself to the back of your mat, hips towards your left heel, we're going to stay. Keep your chest lifting up. Option to take your right arm around your low back. Maybe your left arm around your shin bone for the bind. Take one more breath. Exhale, release your hands to your mat. I'm going to walk around to the front of your mat, low lunge. And from here, spin your back foot flat so it's in line with the back edge of your mat. We're coming up and around, warrior two. I know, how do we get here? Straighten your front knee. We're going to take triangle. Hinge at your hips. Send your right hand down your shin bone or maybe a block or the mat. We have a couple more breaths here. So option to take your left hand around to your low back, back of your hand to the sacrum. We'll creep it around to the crease of your right hip. Wherever you are, one more inhale. And release, hands down to the mat, low lunge, back knee down. Take your right leg out to the right for lizard pose. Toes straight forward. You can stay to your hands or drop down to your elbows or forearms. Couple more breaths here. Keep your right knee hugging in towards your body. And if you've gone down to your elbows, come back up to your hands. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee up. Now toe heel your right foot back in so your hands surround your front foot. Low belly tight, press down. Here we go. Right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip, and come down to your left forearm. Press your left forearm down and forward. Right knee up, just 2 breaths here. Last inhale, press into your left hand, lift your left elbow, then exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Empty. Step your left foot forward. Walk your hands around. We're going into second straddle. Feet parallel with the edges of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Your inhale, come out to a flat back. Turn your toes out to the corners, about 45 degrees. We're going to go back to that side-to-side lunge, Skandasana. And it's an option up to you. It's a user's choice. What happens to your opposite foot? Some people like to keep it planted. Some people like the toes to turn up towards the ceiling. For today, whichever one feels best. There's benefits to both. The next time you find yourself down towards your right foot, stay. And take the bind if you like it. One more inhale. And exhale, release your fingertips to the mat. Your inhale, walk around to the front of your mat, low lunge. Exhale, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Good work, straighten your front knee. Take triangle. Lean your shoulders back. We have a few more breaths. Feel like that back of your right hand can swoop behind to rest in your sacrum, or all the way to the creases of your left hip. One more inhale. And slowly unwind, bend your front knee, low lunge, back knee down. Toe heel your left foot out to the edge of your mat for lizard pose. You can stay up on your hands. You can come down to your forearms. On your inhale, come up to your hands. And tuck your back toes under, lift your knee. The left foot comes back in. Hands on either side of your foot. Press into your hands, take your left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip, slowly right elbow down. Press your hand and elbow forward to lift up through your left knee. 2 breaths. One more inhale. Stay as you breathe out, left knee lifts up. This time, lift your right elbow as you breathe in, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, fold your right leg up, three-legged dog. On your exhale, take pigeon. Right knee to your right wrist. I'm a huge fan of blocks if you've got them nearby, underneath forehead, chest, hip, wherever you need a little support to keep your body at center. Stay, one more inhale. Breathe all the way out. Walk your hands in and bring your back leg around for a twist. You can keep your right knee bent if you like, placing your foot to the outside of your leg. If you find that both sit bones don't rest to your mat, it can be helpful to take your right leg straight. Press into your sit bones, lift up. Hook your right arm around your left knee, hug your knee in. Press into both sit bones, lift up, one more inhale. Ring out as you exhale. Keep your legs where they are, inhale, unwind. If your right knee is bent, you're going to straighten your right leg out. We're moving into a pigeon variation. Going to let your left knee drop open so that your ankle is crossed over your thigh, somewhere above your knee. This can be enough of a stretch wherever you are, either for your right hamstring or your left hip. If you want a little more, you're going to start to walk yourself forward. Keep your left knee dropping down towards the mat. And you'll either feel this in the back of your right leg, your left hip, both, or everywhere. 3 breaths here. On your inhale, draw your heart forward, come up. And across your ankles, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Have a breath. Empty out. Inhale, float your left leg up, three-legged dog. Left knee to left wrist. Or pigeon. Center and lengthen your body. And then fold forward. Find some support from blocks or the mat. And 5 more breaths. Walk your hands in. Take your time. Bring your back leg around for a seated twist. Take your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Knee can be bent or leg extended. Press both sit bones down, lengthen up. Now twist to your right. And keep some weight rocking into that right sit bone. On your inhale, now unwind to center. Extend your left leg straight if your knee is bent. Now let your right knee drop out so you're creating a figure 4 with your legs. And find a comfortable place along your left thigh for your ankle bone to rest. You can stay right here, that may be enough. You'll start to hinge forward. On your inhale, draw your heart forward, come up. Cross your ankles, plant your hands. We're going to step back to down dog. Since this is our last down dog, we can shape it any way we like. You can take it narrow, wide, long, short, wiggly. Take something that feels really good right now. Take 2 more breaths. One more inhale. And exhale, come down to your knees, over onto your back. Take your knees to your chest. Give yourself a squeeze in. Squeeze it enough that you feel your hips and tailbone lift off the mat. And then hips and tailbone back to the mat. Take a rock side to side. Just from one side of your hips to the other. And then back to center. Bring both hands to your right knee. Send your left leg long on your mat. Keeping your body aligned down the center of your mat with a little scoot or 2. Let your knee drop across for a twist. A few breaths here. If you like, you can extend your right leg straight. Start to walk your left hand around your calf, your ankle, maybe all the way to your left baby toe. One more round of breath. And next inhale, back to center. Now lift and level your hips, then take your knees back to your chest again. Give them enough of a squeeze. You feel your hips and tailbone lift. Then hips and tailbone down. Take a rock side to side. Just a little one. And back to center. Both hands to your left shin bone, right leg out. Lift and scoot your hips 1, 2, maybe 3 times as you let your knee drop over so that your body stays right down the center of your mat. You can stay just like this or start to extend your left leg straight. Right hand will walk its way to your calf, your ankle, maybe the edge of your foot. Next breath in, come back to center. Again, lift and level your hips. Take your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Then happy baby. Keep your hips and head bone down. We'll take that rock side to side here. And take Shavasana. Take your time laying yourself out. We have a couple more breaths here. See if we can use them to drop heavier, which means to release a little more through your muscles, your connective tissue, and your bones get heavy. You are welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as your schedule allows. If you're ready to come out, start with your fingers and your toes. And then you'll make your way to your side, curl up. Keep your eyes closed, make your way to seated. Take hands together at heart center. We'll find a little gentle tuck of your chin. So you can bow to yourself. Raise your thumbs to forehead center. Find a little lift of the tip of your nose so we can bow to each other. Namaste. Namaste and happy Thursday evening.